So, first of all, it's your turn.
Well,
So
we need to resolve that jam now,
cannon.
don't we?
Do you know how to use your fate point, Mr. Last Cannon Gunner?
No.
Jordan. You can use your fate points to re-roll saves, which you can do once per fate point and once per game.
Once per session.
Game session. Thank you. Or you can burn them to re-roll possibly fatal things that happen. Or undo fateful things, or where you die and such, to save yourself. That is burning a fate point.
Okay. What's the possibility? So what could happen? It could jam.
Yeah, if the gun jams, what happens with that is you need to, in your next turn, you'll need to make a successful, I think it's a difficult tech use skill to unjam the weapon.
I'll my chances with a different.
Okay, he takes his chances. The gun has jammed.
Okay.
No, there's actually a roll to see if the gun jams or not. You have to roll 1d10 to see if the gun jams.
That's only if it's reliable, though.
No, you have to roll 1d10, period. Don't you?
No, that's only on reliable guns.
On reliable guns.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Right, so if it's our turn, I would like the main cannon to traverse and fire indirectly at this point here.
At which point?
Where the vehicle is.
That's gonna be a.
Again, I'm firing indirectly. I'm not firing at a specific point. I'm firing indirectly.
You want to fire indirectly at a point.
Yeah, so you fire at a point, a coordinate instead of a target. So it just means it scatters more if you miss.
Yes. Give us a roll for that. Well, actually, let's see here. The logs are representing not logs, actually piles of, stapled up logs. So you can't shoot over it because you can't see over it.
How high is that fucking thing?
About 5-6 meters. There's a bunch of logs.
So if I was to shoot an AP round, if we were to shoot an AP round into the base of that building.
This building over here?
Well, the building directly in front of us is blocking a huge line of sight.
That would be the bridge.
No, here, I'm talking about this log that appears to be giant.
Yes, those who are actually not just one log, several logs stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, so what if we would shoot that with an AP round, which is what we've got loaded?
Would probably go straight through and then the logs would fall out.
Alright, do that.
Do I get any bonuses? Or penalties?
Well, it's an immovable target, a large target, and it's directly in front of us, so you'd probably get 10...
Plus 50 in total, I would say.
A lot, yeah.
So plus ridiculous amount to hit?
Yes.
So, ballistic skill plus 50.
We're good.
That would be a hit. Because it's an AP round, though, it won't do any explosive damage to the troops behind it, but it will...
At roughly what height would you say you fired it at?
Wherever he told me to fire it at.
I fired...
He just said the logs.
Yeah, this building, this position here.
Where at it did you say fire? At what height, roughly?
At the base of the building.
Okay. And it would have gone into the ground on the other side, roughly. Let's see here. Then we go in and we do that. And we take that thing, and the pile rumbles out to both sides. And all the guards on the back, all the enemies on the back needs to take agility tests to see if they don't fall over. Get smashed by the logs.
Fall over.
We go back into the token layer. I will do that with real dices because that will go a lot faster than me doing it for all of them.
It's weird looking at like a map where I can only see like a set selection.
So,
trust me, there's nothing at all scary coming in your general direction. You don't need to know about those things.
So all the 4 on the front line got hit by the logs and cannot move at the moment. These 2 guys on the back also got hit. I will move them back again. And these 3 managed to jump out of the way. So there are now 6 people lying trapped under logs there.
Yeah, Reeve asks if we can get a handout created with the shooting modifiers. I'll do that for you.
Yeah, we'll fix that.
I can see the thing now. Sort of. There's another tree in the way, and there's people hiding behind the tree.
Yeah.
Would you like me to reload more armor piercing?
No, reload HE.
Okay.
Then it would be that has everyone done this turn.
No. Reeve.
Why is that turret a bit off from the tank?
Because it's crazy. Reeve. Open fire on those guard or those enemy troops here. Also, screw it. Scrap, who has dropped out of Roll20 for some reason.
Oh no, does this picture disappear?
Okay.
Yeah, Roll20 pictures disappear all the time.
Yeah. Scrap, hose them motherfuckers.
Those are the guys on the right, like this guy.
These guys on the left here.
Yeah,
You're going to need to reverse your guns so it's straight on.
Okay, yeah, I can.
Straight along.
Some of them probably.
Also, but before you do that, the most important thing, Jaden, I need you to roll that's a -20 intelligence tech use roll to unjam that las cannon.
I need to roll below 14.
No. Las cannon's still jammed. Yeah. What's your ballistic skill, Scrap?
36.
So 36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 59. That's still 1 hit. Oh God, hang on. Reeve,
How many hits did you say you got?
He got 1 hit.
Right, this guy, and he did 11 damage. That means he is down to 24.
Reeve makes a very good question. The guardsmen directly in front of him, do they block his line of sight?
For the heavy bolter?
Yeah.
They moved out of the way when he fired. They should have done that immediately. You said you were firing.
Yeah.
No, they are in front of me, but it's okay.
Yeah, now that you've moved in
only
front
hit
of-
one.
Well,
I
there's
mean,
guardsmen there already.
Surely they would be belly down at the moment and getting out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah, they're belly down.
Yeah. So no, they don't blow. They don't.
One of the
block your
guardsmen
line of
disappeared.
sight.
There he is.
That means you're going to be ballistic skill plus 40. What's your ballistic skill? One hit.
Okay.
Damage.
One more hit. Damage, please.
What is the damage?
1d10 plus 8.
1d10 plus 8. 12 points of damage.
Another guy bites the dust. Now, let's see here. You managed to hit one of these guys. And you gave him 12 points of
I
damage.
know we're green at the moment, but bloody hell, guys. You'll need to
Fuck.
hit something for
If
this
it's
to
any-
work.
If it's any consolation, I haven't missed a single shot yet.
Yet.
If I do miss a shot, I'll be really fucking impressed because I'm the fucking driver. You miss. Can I ram them with the tank? Is that a thing?
You could
Yes,
do,
with
but
the
you'd have to
tank.
get up tremendous speed to do it, at which point you would run over the guardsmen in front of us, they'd jump out of the way, and then you'd crash us into that river.
And then we get to see that swimming test for everyone.
Can I
Minus
just-
75 for drowning.
Can I just run over like the half alive bodies? Why waste ammo?
Well, because first of all, they're still alive. Second of all, to get us over there, you'd pull us out of position so that they could shoot us in the rear.
Oh, I won't try to squish them like ketchup packets then.
Let's
And
see
if
here,
you
then.
start doing that, I'm going to assume you've gone combat crazy and shoot you in the back of the head.
God damn it.
Because there ain't no commissar right here at the moment, so he has to do it. Right,
And
Ludo?
believe me, I will take immense pleasure in doing it.
You'll take pleasure in anything touching me.
I think you're misunderstanding him. Okay, let's see here. Then that would be all of us, right?
Yep, that's us.
Then it is the enemy's turn. Here, Lehman Russ is going to move up a bit. And then
Yeah,
it
we're
is
fighting legitimate traders. This is great. I love how they just drove out into the open like dumbasses.
They probably
I didn't.
trade a PDF.
The only reason they got stuff is because they... Well, actually, I'm not going to spoil that. Maybe like that, and we're gonna... Fucking hell, let's do like... Move to front on that one. They're going to fire their main cannon at you.
Past the tree, which is somewhat blocking their line of sight.
Yes, and somewhat blocking yours as well.
Well, hopefully they'll blow up the tree and make our shot easier.
Pray to the Emperor.
Let's see
Speaking
here.
of which, I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. I've got enough time for like one more turn, and then I gotta go.
The
Like-
main gun... Okay, well... Let's see if it ends, or we'll have to take a break in the middle.
Yeah.
Their main gun fires at you. That is a hit with their ballistic skill.
Yay!
Really? We're gonna go with yay on that?
Yeah, yay's not what I'd go for.
Well, they could roll shitty damage.
They hit your front armor.
It also
and
depends on what kind of shell they're firing.
they are using anti-tank shells on the Lehman Russ. Your front armor is 40. And the anti-tank shots fired by Lehman Russes, which aren't really that much better than their normal shells, fires, let's see here, 3d10 plus 13.
How much pen do they have? I would assume they have pen, being armor piercing.
No, they're firing stationary at us.
Hang on a
Let's see
second, isn't that more than our high X one?
Yes, but it does not have an explosion and it has the same penetration.
Right, okay.
So how much pen do they have?
8.
What's our armor?
40.
Yeah, we're fine.
So
Not
32.
necessarily.
A bullshit test.
Let's see what fun stuff
So they have
comes
to
your
roll
way.
32 or higher to do anything to us. Otherwise, it just sort of bounces off our armor.
Yes.
Nope.
29.
Thank God for that.
Large clanking noise is heard in the front of the tank and just
What?
about next to the last cannon.
One
Whoever
of
is
those
manning
was
that
nearly
gets hell of a
split.
shock and should take a willpower test to not go completely out of it. Last cannon.
Oh, Jordan!
Jordan, willpower time for you.
Any bonuses?
You should
Don't think
take
so,
a-
seeing as this is our first fight.
no bonuses. But it's a good thing that you shit.
It is a good thing.
Good thing
Oh
they
my
was-
god.
33
Oh,
or
that
below.
was-
He
Crap,
rolled
I
on
was
his
like,
book
shit.
right. He rolled
Sorry.
Oh my god, look.
How'd you roll a 0?
because he
Because
didn't.
you
He
rolled
didn't.
one
No, he didn't roll a D100. He rolled a
Oh.
D0.
Oh wow.
In a D0, you always get 0.
Oh.
57. So you're
That'll
panicking.
be a degree and a bit of failure.
You're panicking a bit about this. Not too much, though. And you're especially panicking due to the gun still being jammed in your front.
God.
They will also fire their last cannon at you.
My job.
That's another hit.
God damn it, Simon! Not this shit again.
I'm getting
Don't
too old.
worry.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
This gun's even worse.
He
job.
loves to TPK us.
No, that's me. Sorry.
38.
Wait, we got hit for 38.
You got
I just want to let you know. I just
damage.
want to let you know that the man-portable las cannon, the man-portable version, is better than our main gun.
Really? I don't remember the man portable being that great.
Man-portable las cannon damage 5d10 plus 10 energy damage with 10 pen. Yeah,
Yes,
it's
this
better
is
than our
exactly
main
the
gun.
same.
Yeah,
It's
it's better
exactly
than our
the same.
main gun.
What?
Yes, but that can only take a single target. You can get... You have 4 meter of explosive damage where you hit everything there. Blast cannon has always been better than a Lehman Russ battle tank's main cannon.
That's penetrated
miniature.
us, hasn't it?
Yes, that has
Yeah, that's
penetrated,
38 damage with 10 pen.
Yeah.
So that effectively takes it down to a 40. So we just took 8 damage.
You took 8 damage. Let's see here what that does to you. Damn it, where did that go?
Romeo, get drawing that fucking dozer blade.
What does the dozer blade do?
Primarily, it gives us a big chunk of armor on the front extra.
How much armor?
Not a lot, but some.
To find some.
I don't know. Fucking just
Enough to hope you don't die.
Let's see what location that thing hits then, shall we?
Well, it should be the
Right in the
front,
eye.
seeing as that's what's pointed at it.
Well, there is a chart for what part of the tank you will take the damage in. 7. Motive systems. This could
So
be tracks,
the engine,
wheels,
the
legs.
engine's apparently in the front of the tank.
No,
No, it
motive
burns
instead
off.
of motor, so that would be like tracks and shit. Steering.
It goes straight through the tracks right here between the guns and slices it off.
We are now immobile. That's awesome.
His fury.
Ta-da!
That was nice. Could have
Really
been a
are
lot
playing
worse.
fury.
It could have been a lot worse.
It's okay.
It could have
But
hit the
you've seen
magazine.
worse.
It could have been the ammo crates or something. So, that is what they do on their turn. They immobilize you. Their guardsmen will then... These 3 who are not damaged will move a bit and shoot at your infantry.
Pew pew pew.
Yes, you see a couple of las bolts flying in each direction and nobody seems to care. It's almost like they're las weapons. Okay, one of your guardsmen go down.
No.
That guy has now gone sufficiently down. Then it would be your guardsman's turn. Your guardsmen move up and they will fire upon those guardsmen right there. They get up from lying down, those of them who were frenetically jumping to the ground because of the huge tank behind them firing. Don't seem to be enjoying that. Let's see here. I will roll for that. Okay. And we have these 3 guys right here have now been successfully killed off.
Yay.
Yay! They're gonna die.
Our guardsmen are doing their job.
Hey, wait, can we
Meant to
like...
change?
Can we... Wait, they've got like armor on them. Can we glue them to the front of our tank, therefore giving us more armor?
No.
Their armor would
No,
do
because
jack
I know
shit
what you're
against the
going
shit
with
that's
this,
gonna be hitting
Justice, and
us.
you're not making a South Park reference.
I wasn't. And that would be racist.
The
No,
armor
that's
guardsmen
something
would
you
be
just
wearing
said.
would do jack shit to protect us against anything that would possibly be hitting us.
Yeah, that's true.
And the
Because
guardsmen
las
would-
cannons would go right through it, and explosive shells are just—it's just gonna. The shells are probably as big as the people.
We've only got stuff like a couple of pens. It's not like we've got a shortage of guardsmen.
I mean, if you just want to, if you want to tack armor on the front and see if it helps, you're more than welcome to once we get out of the fight.
Guys, move up a bit, and that was your guardsman's movement. Actually, these guys try to get out of the way from you firing weapons. Seems like they don't like being in front of it. That's about how they move. It is then your turn once again.
All right.
Right. Well, the first things first is Jaden. You need to try and get that gun working again.
Yeah, I was going to say this is probably going to be the last one turn through that I have, and then I got to go.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if this is going to be the last turn, Jaden, fate point that.
Okay, I'll fate point it.
Then
Roll again,
reroll.
right?
Yeah, then you just reroll.
I want to see him roll a natural 100 and jam the gun even worse.
Roll that again, right?
Yep.
You rolled.
Fate points are awesome like that.
No, no.
Except when they make you roll worse, then they're horrible.
Oh, why didn't you just take the bloody fate point when you jammed? Never.
That's what I
take
told
the
him to do,
jam.
but he wouldn't do it.
I know.
It was. I don't even know why I took the shot.
Would you like me to shoot the big tank in front of us, sir?
Yes, that's what my next order was going to be. Can out of interest, before you do that, can what's his name, Scrap, get over there and help Jaden unjam that gun? Is there enough room for him to do that?
With a penalty of 10. Okay.
That means it's going to be minus 30 to do it.
Yep.
Well, that means he's probably going to have to roll under a 2, so there's not really worth
Does it
doing.
mean anything that I've got the trait operator?
It helps
Not really.
you drive other stuffs like normal vehicles and things and anything really on a penalty. It doesn't help you in this position.
Do I get any bonuses to shoot this big fucking tank in front of us?
Let's see
Well,
here.
that will be short range, large target. So, God, what is it going to be?
Plus 40, I believe it will be total.
Large target. Yeah, that will be plus 40.
That's ridiculous.
That would be
that's
a hit.
That's 8 degrees of success. I think. Or maybe it's only 7.
That doesn't make much difference.
It's a big hit.
So
Give us a roll for that.
You should have called shot and aimed for its bloody the
Aren't
rim
I
of
rolling
its
that
turret.
good?
You didn't tell me to call the shot. You
No,
just told me
no.
to shoot it.
But it's just saying, hindsight 2020.
Yeah. So armor piercing's 3d10 plus 13.
Yeah,
With how much pen?
same as normal.
8.
That's 8.
So we can
Yes.
assume they have roughly the same armor as we do.
Yes.
I'm gonna. Can I fate point the damage roll?
You'd have
you
to you'd have to re-roll to hit.
That's what.
Well, it's a plus 40. I can't do a whole lot worse.
Yeah, 98.
Yeah. No. So I have a plus 40, so I have to roll lower than an 81.
Yeah.
He said,
Sure. Why not? I'll fate point to re-roll the. If I can't fate point the damage, I'll re-roll the entire thing.
you have to if you ain't point it, yeah.
Oh, yes.
I rolled a 25. I still
Still a
hit
hit.
them.
Still a hit. Beautiful hit with that. Give us a...
I rolled worse on damage.
So the shell kind of just bounces off the front of their tank.
I'm just gonna sort of mutter. Are we sure these shells are armor piercing?
Nobody answers.
Maybe.
Goddamn tech priests.
Got the shells picked up.
I would actually be more inclined to blame the dumbasses who are making the shells.
I'm
Yeah,
quite,
the tech priests.
Well, no,
I'm
the
a-
tech priests don't actually make the shells. They make
They
dumbass
design
menial
the shell.
humans make it. They have like
Right,
indentured
I
servants.
have one idea that might help us in this situation. What we need to do is start blasting some classical music really loud, shoot some paint shells at them, And hopefully our positive vibes will make them so confused that they just leave.
Well, do they have any like little hatches at the front that people are poking their people can
You're
see
missing the
through?
point. I'm suggesting that we Kelly's heroes, these bastards.
No,
Dibs on
again,
our
I'm just
ball-
saying,
dibs on our ball.
if they have any little hatches in their front, our side gunners can fire the heavy bolters and hopefully like get a
The
straight
side
shot
gunners
through.
should be shooting at the infantry.
The infantry are all dead.
They're not dead. I can see 6 of them still alive.
Those guys are
Those
all
are-
dead, aren't they?
No, they're
No,
piled
they're
in the
just
rubble.
a bit
Yeah, they're
climbing through
piled under
rubble.
rubble. They're no threat.
Well, still, it's better than a heavy bolter ain't
Alright.
going to do nothing to a Lehman Russ.
Well, I mean, if you get lucky and fling a shell through like an open hatch, like a little port or something. But anyway, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was just curious. 'Cause if they have
Well,
like little driver slits that you can see throughout the front, theoretically you could get a bullet through there. I mean, they do have stuff like that. It's just a really hard shot to make.
So, are we going to ask Reeve to hose the Lehman Russ with his heavy bolter on the off chance that he gets a lucky shot and through the vision hatch of the driver?
It was just a suggestion.
And then I have to question, if you kill their driver, won't they just stand there and keep shooting at you?
Well, it might
Is
distract them. I mean, if their driver suddenly explodes inside their tank, I think they'll be a little bit distracted.
I think they'll be a little bit pissed. And slightly distracted.
Yeah, so, maybe some penalties to hit us.
Maybe. We'll see what happens.
I'm
we have
I'm
some
just making
smoke
suggestions
things?
here.
Yeah,
Yeah, some
actually,
smoke.
that's a good point. Can I pop smoke?
If you want to pop smoke, you have to do that instead of shooting weaponry.
Yeah, well, that's me. I'm not shooting weaponry, am I?
Oh, that's true.
Then pop smoke.
And technically, it would be the driver who can't do anything now because we've lost a track.
Yeah, alright. I'll give you that. Pop smoke.
Justice, pop smoke.
I look around disorientated and slam my hand on the button, which releases smoke.
And a whiff of smoke goes out around the tank.
Yeah,
Joe.
it will be slightly harder to hit, even though they know exactly where we are because we can't move.
They don't know that.
Well, I suppose. I mean,
Can't
if
we
they don't
move
know our
with-
track's broken.
Yeah, but we lost only one. Can't we move a bit?
Well, we could probably slam it in reverse. It would rip the living shit out of the what's it called?
We would
The
we
lead
would thoroughly
track.
break the tank and need a tech priest to fix it if we don't already need
Yeah.
one.
I mean, as it stands, we might be able to fix it ourselves. But if we try and move the tank on a damaged track, it will. We'd have to kind of rethread the entire track ourselves. We'd need to get the tank up on blocks to fucking do it.
Okay, okay.
We
So,
would
I
need
just
the
choose
Adeptus
the-
Mechanicus to do that for us.
I just shoot the guys in the rebels here, personally.
Yeah.
Take a minus 10
That's
penalty
better.
because they're behind.
How
What did
many
you roll?
is that? How many
What was it
hit?
before? What's your ballistic skill?
36.
36, 46, 56, 66, 76, 10. That's 6 hits.
Okay.
Give us 6 rolls of damage.
I'm pretty sure most of those people are just going to be dead because they probably took damage from being buried under logs.
Dude, that's... Was it not 6 hits? Then you need to roll 2 more. No, there. Let's see here. First guy is dead. Very dead. Second guy that you shoot at is dead.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
dead.
Third guy you shoot at, who was their medic, is now dead, and his medic kit is flying all over the place. From all the gunfire. The last person who takes a little bit of damage.
And knowing Simon, one of those shells will ricochet off a stone into orbit and will hit Jareth Skyside square in the back.
Which is your character from the other game.
Yeah, who has a tendency to get shot a lot.
Just 'cause
no-
There's just
Sure.
gonna be like there's gonna be the tiniest hole in the void shields of the ship. There's gonna be like, it's gonna ricochet all around the ship, somehow not exploding.
And Jareth will just be there going, yeah, con, trying to steal. Ah, my cabbages!
Well, no. You see what he's gonna be doing? He's gonna be getting those sandwiches.
Oh,
yeah.
he's at
Oh
the
my god, I
sandwich
forgot
stand.
the sandwiches.
Yeah, he's gotta go get all those sandwiches.
2-hour game session, and we spent 45 minutes talking about sandwiches.
And the story still progressed.
It did.
The story progressed because we were talking about sandwiches.
Obviously.
But anyway, what else are we doing?
Reeve, are you gonna gun down those last surviving dudes?
Reeve, it's all up to you.
No.
Nope.
Is the answer to that question.
Okay, so a bunch of his shells just kind of goes around where the people are.
Oh, he's
Oh,
using
he's
his
gonna
fate.
fake
Ah, brilliant choice.
A little bit better.
At least it's clear. So, well, that was that. The shells go a bit around the people.
Aren't they still
That's it.
buried? Like, how are you missing them if they're buried under a log?
Well, there's a couple of logs he needs to shoot around too. One
I
of the
think
shots
it's
did.
clearly obvious he's missing because he rolled really shittily twice in a row.
Yes, yes. He was clearly distracted by a butterfly
In the tank.
in the tank.
How the hell did a butterfly get in this tank?
Oh,
Yeah,
wizards
was
did
that's
it.
distracting, right?
I'll go pretty soon.
Okay. So shall we call it there and continue this battle next
Yes.
week? Let's see, we have not made XP questions or anything like that for this game.
We don't really need them for this game.
That's true.
Because they're not going to be
Did we
really
shoot
needing
something
XP
this
a whole lot.
Yeah, go.
Well, there's a few skills you can get later on, but
It's not going to be
We
anything
can
great.
sort out the
User
XP in
disconnected
between
from
the
your
games.
channel.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been
Yeah.
Dark Heresy, and we have been incredibly inept.
We died.
We didn't
Wait.
die, but, next week, probably.
Justice got stabbed in the chest.
Yay, by an inanimate object.
So join us next time where we will continue to suck.
Yay!
Next time on Dragon Ball
Ball
Z.
Z.
Can we get that music next time?
Yeah.
Can you add that to the video?
Copyright. Screw the copyright. Who gives a shit?